So what's up, everybody? Welcome back to Chef Junie's TV. Today we got another episode of In the Kitchen, where I bring you simple and easy recipes for you to try it on in your home. On today's episode of In the Kitchen, I got the one and only SHAM1016 in the building.
Man, I done made it to the kitchen
You
space.
done
Come
made it to the
on,
kitchen
man.
space. You about to get down in the kitchen.
Let's get it. What we doing?
You said you're a foodie, so
I
we're
am a foodie.
gonna get to the food.
Don't take that lightly either.
Before we get to the food, around here on Chef Junie TV, we're gonna get to the music, but we want to know about the person. We want to get to know you a little bit. We want to know about your background, where you came from, how you grew up, all that good stuff. I kind of did my research and I know a few things, but we gonna get in depth on a few things, all right?
He's a chef and a journalist.
Chef and a journalist,
make
all right?
it happen. You know,
Saying,
man
though,
of many talents.
Margin of best of both worlds.
Yes, sir. Let's go.
All right.
Let's get it.
On this episode of In the Kitchen, we're gonna be doing a salmon burger.
Let's fucking go.
This ain't no like
And
regular.
I see that's brioche right there.
Brioche.
Too.
No, you know about the brioche.
I know about the brioche. I know at the site. You feel me? I know it's gonna be something.
That's that brioche bread. That's
Yeah.
one of the ingredients. We got some breadcrumbs right here.
Okay.
We got some butter. That's how we gonna cook the
That
salmon.
thing a little whip too.
Yeah, a little whip. We got the kosher salt right here. We got some red bell peppers,
Okay.
some shallots, and some parsley that we already minced up real fine. All right, we don't want too many big pieces. We got the brioche bun. We got some honey mustard, but I ain't gonna show you the brand because they ain't paying us.
Pay us. They gotta pay us, Junie.
Fabi, can you pass me my seasonings?
And I
We
know
got
it's some
the-
legit salmon. You feel me? You see the brown
see the
wrap.
brown,
You
you know,
see
the-
the brown wrap. He went to the butcher
The
for that.
butcher wrap.
Come on, man. Stop playing with it.
Of course, we got the Chef Junie all-purpose spice. You know, we gotta put that in there.
Come on, where I get that from?
Say less.
Where I need to get that.
Just say less. You
All
know,
right, bet, for
around
sure.
here,
I need the all-purpose.
around here, we like to give people their flowers while they can still smell them. So we always giving our gifts, all right? So
I appreciate
I got
that.
you your own all-purpose spice in the limited edition can.
Let's
you
go.
know, it ain't
See
really-
it,
you know,
get a
it-
bar of it. You know, I'm about to use this for sure this week.
And then we got our,
And it's vegan. No MSG's gluten-free. You want some shit?
I mean, I'm just saying though.
You want some shit?
Saying,
Okay. I like it.
We got our Cook with Love apron.
Come on, man.
Our collab we did with I Love LA Girls. You know, you got the Chef Junie with the heart right there. Cook with Love, the YouTube channel right there.
Fire.
You got the I Love LA Girls right there.
Love it. That's
See that?
hard.
So,
We call that branded.
That's for you.
Need that.
That's for
Appreciate
you right
that,
there.
man.
You gonna go ahead and put that on.
For sure.
Kimmy,
Let's go.
You want to do the honors and tie him up?
Yeah,
Not
tie
like
me
that,
up,
because I know. you
Yeah,
know,
that's wild.
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
That was wild. I don't know what you went to. I don't know what y'all got going on up in this kitchen, man. Y'all getting the niggas tied up and some more shit, man. Yeah.
And
get
of
my
course we
apron
got
tied up.
our grade A salmon right there.
Okay.
All right. So we're
That's
gonna-
wild caught. That's
Wild caught,
Yeah, we only get wild
Alaskan
caught.
grown salmon. No
Fresh.
hormones. No
hormones,
antibiotics.
farm, none of that.
None of that. No dye.
Yeah.
All that good stuff.
That's right. I'm telling you, I'm a foodie. I really be on this shit, man.
And that's it for the list of ingredients. We're gonna get into this cooking, but we're gonna ask you a few questions first. So give me your backstory. I wore the form. This is from Pro Club. So they gave me this shirt. They rebranded this. So shout out to Pro Club. They gave me this shirt. I wore the form for you specifically.
For me
because I
specifically.
know you was born in Inglewood at the Section in the hospital.
That's crazy.
But
Niggas don't know that.
Yeah, they
you
don't
feel
know
me?
that, but
I don't claim Inglewood, but I was born in Inglewood.
Right.
Cinderella Hospital. She chunked it up. Watch out. Hey, we gonna talk after. I'm a South Central nigga, but I was born in Inglewood. Cinderella Hospital, straight to 90th Street in Vermont, bro. Yeah.
So give me a little bit about your backstory, how you grew up, where you grew up at. I know you traveled around a lot. I know you got your degree in
Yes, sir.
communications.
You know, I
So
got
we
a
gonna clap it
couple
up for that because you know the stigma is black men ain't you know. So every time we see a black man doing positive shit, got his degree and all that good stuff, we gotta applaud that. So
Got to.
shout out to you for that. But give us a little bit about your backstory.
Shit, it took a little bit to get to that point, you know what I'm saying? Been through a lot, but like I said, Cinderella Hospital to 90th Street, that's where the 1016 come from. 1016 West 90th Street. Mama was on 90th in Vermont, Pops is on 90th in Budlong. Shit, and they met in the middle and had me, you feel
Right.
me? So I'm a real 90th Street baby for real. Then lived everywhere on South Central, you feel me? From the east side to the west side, back to the east, you feel me? Like everywhere. But you know, my stomping ground's 90th in Vermont, King of Vermont, you know what I'm saying? If you know, you know what's going on.
So I heard you lived in Lancaster for a little bit.
little bit,
And you
yeah.
said some stuff about Lancaster. We're gonna get into a little bit
Yeah,
later.
yeah,
You know, we're gonna get to that a little
let's
bit
do
later. So
In Fresno too, for
Right.
a long minute.
So, you know, little quick backstory. My brother Sylvan, me and him, back in our younger days, we was, you say you're from 90th in Vermont. Me and him was hanging out on 99th and Hoover, late at night one
In
night.
the trenches.
Late at night one
Yeah,
night, on some dumb shit.
Yeah,
Right.
I was tripping.
and we got robbed that night, right? So I brought
I
brought that up because are you familiar with Scotty? He got the page SNBRLA.
Yeah.
So he made a post that said when the last time you got jumped or robbed or something like that in LA. And I just when I found out you was from Vermont and 90th, that's where you grew up at. I was like, damn, I remember when I got robbed over there. You know, so you know it's all about every dude in LA got that type of story.
Exactly.
You know, so
absolutely. If you've been outside,
if you've been outside, right? So that kind of brought it around full circle. I'm like, okay, that's dope. That we got not something in common, but we can relate on some stuff. Yeah. So what we gonna do right now? We gonna put on some gloves, right? I'll show you how to.
Oh, I'm official. I got the black gloves.
Black
come on,
gloves,
man. You know I'm really doing something when you see these
when
out.
the black gloves come out.
Come on, man. I know you about to get into some shit. It's real surgical.
So we talked about. Did you grow up with? You said your mom was from 90th Vermont. Your dad from
90th and Butler.
90th Butler. So you grew up with both your parents in the house, or how did you grow up?
Complicated.
Complicated.
You know, they had me at 19, so you already know.
Right.
It was a little different. You know, they was together but never together. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like that. Really, for the most part, like they was both present until when I turned 9. Pops did 13 in the Fed. So from 9 to 22, it was just me and Mom's type shit. You feel me? So that's what come with the lifestyle that he was in.
So you going to college? Did your mom push you into that direction? What we're doing right now is just taking off the skin.
I already know what's going on. Fillet that motherfucker, man.
Oh.
Fillet him, yeah. Fillet him right. But look, college wasn't even in my plans. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like, I ain't had no type of plans after high school to go to college. I was just gonna chill, kick it with the homies.
Right.
None of the homies was leaving home.
Right.
So I was just like, you young. I'm 17. I graduated early. So at that time, I'm just like, shit, I'm gonna just kick it at the crib.
Right.
You feel me? Nigga, I remember I was going out. We were supposed to go to Noskay Farm, me and the homies and the homegirls. I'm on the way out the door. Mom was like, nah, you ain't going. You about to go write these personal statements. I'm like, what's that? What you mean? What you mean by that?
Right.
Sure enough, she applied to college for me.
Okay.
She ended up applying to Fresno State, Clark Atlanta, and Monterey Bay. I got into them. So I had to miss out on Halloween Horror Nights or Noskay Farm rather, and write these personal statements.
Okay.
So she really she pushed that shit. She wasn't having the bullshit just because of my family history, my pops, my uncles, like all that shit. She was trying to keep a nigga from going down that path.
So do you think college kind of, not say saved you, but took you out of some bullshit that you probably would have got into?
For sure, but I ended up still in the bullshit regardless. But going out to Fresno, I was in Fresno for a minute, like 5 years type time. You feel me?
Yeah.
So living out there, going to school out there, that really kept me focused, kept me on the straight path. Fresno is like a college town.
Right.
So it revolved around the football team. I was going there when Derek Carr was there and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? Cracking. But if I would have went to Northridge like I thought I was gonna go to, nah, it would have been bad. Like I would have went to the hood, got put on all type of shit. But
so what we doing right now? We gonna just dice these up a little bit.
Okay.
Right.
That's a hell of a knife you got there, man.
Yeah, that's that Chef Junie knife,
Come on,
Chef
man.
Junie.
Shameless plug.
Shameless plug with the Chef Junie cutting board,
Okay.
the Chef Junie seasoning,
Come on, man.
the Chef Junie apron.
Come on. He
And
know,
Chef
you know,
Junie's
you know
kitchen.
about Brandon.
I'm saying.
You know I be on my Brandon shit.
Yeah, I know. We gonna get on to that.
I fuck
So I
with
want you to
that.
finish cut them up like that. So we gonna cut them up in strips like that,
Gotcha.
and we're just gonna dice them
Dice
up
him
like
up.
that. Yeah, there we go.
Easy call, got you, man.
I'm gonna show you what we're gonna do after that.
I'm gonna cut them in slices like that, bold. You left
It's a little bit too big. No, I'm right-handed, but
Oh, okay. You cut with your left, you ambidextrous.
no, I cut with my right, but I don't want you to elbow me while you cut it. You know.
Sure. This is good. When this going back on sale, man?
Soon.
I need parts of this. You said you
China,
sold
China
out.
tripping right now. China tripping right now. We get them from China.
Oh yeah, that COVID shit,
Yeah.
man. That COVID shit, man.
So when you came back to LA, what was your?
From Fresno, yeah. Came back to Mid City. What was you about to say?
What did you? What was your journey after you came back from Fresno?
Figuring it out. You feel me? Got off. Niggas think that once you get out of college, everything is gonna be A1. Everything's supposed to just fall into place, and it don't. Really, you more in a fucked up position than you was when you left.
Cause you in debt.
You in debt. You trying to figure this out. You think that you about to get something going, but it's not happening. You want me to dice them?
Yeah, dice it up.
For sure. You think you about to get into something, but it's not like that. So you broke, you fucked up, and you kind of going through like your own depression, I guess you could say. You feel me? Because nothing working out how you thought it would. You know what I'm saying? So when I graduated college, me and my pops got out the same week that I graduated college, which is nuts. So just seeing like how.
Was it like one big celebration together or?
Not real, nah, I can't say it was a big celebration. It was a celebration after graduation, but he had his own function and it was a whole thing. But just seeing like how his transition was versus mine. Mine was for sure like hard. You feel me? Like harder. Cause you know, you pull up, you got the release party like niggas is 10 bands here, 20 bands here. Like, you feel me? I'm like, nigga, I just went through a prison sentence myself. Like, nigga, give me some money. I'm fucked up. Like, so it was tough, bro. Like, I ain't gonna lie. And then that's when life really, you know, life been kicking in cause nigga been through shit, but that's when life really started happening.
So let's get into the music aspect. When did you start doing music? Was it at college in Fresno or was it when you got back?
I've been doing music for like as long as I can remember, thanks to my uncle. Like he always had the crazy CD collection, you know, when they used to drop on Tuesdays, he'd pull up at my bus stop at Fauché and that Explorer, you know what I'm saying, just blasting the newest shit. So from then, my love for music has always been there. And I think it was either him or Prime that wrote my first rap. I don't remember it, so we're not about to ask about that. I don't remember it. But yeah, man, I've been doing it ever since. But really what happened, 2016, I started really gassing up on it. When my partner, Kid Cali, died, that's when shit went, I was like, I gotta do this now, you feel me? So yeah, 2016, I would say that's when I really, really started taking it serious.
Let me finish that up for you. And I'm gonna show you what we're gonna do next.
Yeah.
So 2016, you started going heavy on rap.
Yep.
I noticed you have a real strong relationship with Airplane James. How did that?
Yeah.
Are y'all brothers, like y'all cousins, y'all family members?
Shit,
How did
might as well be same blood and shit, man. He really pulled up on me when I always been into selling my own merch, doing my own shit, building it up. So shit, he just pulled up on me when I was selling these hats. Grabbed a hat, then been locked in since. Ever since he came up to Corey G's studio, that night we just been tight since. You know what I'm saying?
And when was that?
Shit, I would say around the same time, like 2016. Like 2016 was a real changing time for me.
Okay. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna get some napkins and just kind of pat this dry a little bit. Yeah. All right. And then, so that's trash right there. We got the skin right there. And we're gonna take about 2/3 of this and put it to the side, and we're gonna mince up the other 2/3, right? Because we want some texture. We want some nice pieces in this. We don't want like a hockey puck patty, right?
Gotcha.
So we'll take about 2/3 of that and put it in there like that.
Easy call.
And then we just gonna mince up the rest. And then y'all went on tour together.
Yes, sir.
How was that tour?
On my soul tour, that shit was fire, man. That was Plane's first tour. That was my second major tour. You know, I did a European tour with Talib. Like, I'm a hybrid, bro.
How was
I
that?
do both. Shit was crazy. I've been traveling for a minute, so it was just like regular at that point going to Amsterdam, and that just confirmed that I'm made for this. You know
Amsterdam? Did you go to the red light district?
So we walked through there. We ain't participate. I'm a fucking angel.
Oh,
yeah. I don't be doing that. You feel me? Wink, wink. But, say no to prostitution.
Yeah.
But
unless it's legalized.
Unless it's legalized. But no. But for real.
We support sex workers.
We support some, you know, if you got an OnlyFans, we support that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Get your bag. That's where the bag at. You know? But shit, that shit was easy. It just confirmed I was made for it. You know, it's like you see the NBA players when they walking through that hall,
right?
Before they about to dress out and go to the game. That's how I felt. Like the last show in Amsterdam, like I'm walking through that hall, I hear them call my name, and like, yeah, it's time to go. Full sold out show. And I do my shit. You know what I'm saying?
What's the wildest thing you've seen on tour?
Wildest thing I've seen on tour? Shit.
So we just pushing this out and we just mincing this up because this is gonna kind of bind everything together. Right.
Shit, just seeing the females and what like they willing to do to get backstage, that shit is wicked. I ain't gonna lie, give you a whole new perspective. It's just like, I love the women in here. Shout out to y'all. Y'all upstanding. I fuck with y'all. But some of them hoes on tour is crazy. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like, we ain't gotta even go into detail, but I done seen some shit that fucked my head up. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna stay away from y'all, man. I'm good.
So we'll go ahead and add our minced up salmon like that, right?
So while we got the dice and the minced up, what we doing?
The dice is what's gonna combine everything together.
Okay.
The dice is what's gonna add texture.
Got you.
The minced up one is gonna bring everything
glue,
together.
yeah, for sure.
Because if we mince everything up just like a big ass hockey puck,
Got
nobody
you.
wants that,
Right.
We're gonna hit it with some of this Chef Junie's all-purpose spice.
Yes, sir.
Right? It ain't got a lot of salt in there, so we can go kind of.
Yeah, we watching the sodium out here, man. We can't be having high blood pressure.
12 herbs and spices, not like KFC, 11 herbs and spices.
Right.
We got 12 in this
12.
joint. Right, yeah.
Well, fuck 12.
Yeah, fuck 12.
We don't fuck with 12.
Then we got our bell peppers, our shallots, and our parsley. We'll add that to that like that. That all in there.
More texture.
We add our honey mustard.
Yeah, we ain't even gonna say the brand.
We ain't gonna say the brand. I could have made my own, but I was being lazy today. You know?
I feel you. As long as you know you can do it.
Yeah.
That's all that matters.
So about maybe a tablespoon. I'm gonna have a full recipe in the description box down below. So we just added stuff now, but everything gonna be listed down below, right? And a little bit of kosher salt. All right. And we just gonna mix all that up together.
Mix them up.
And if you want, you can add some of that breadcrumbs in there.
Okay.
That's also gonna tighten everything up. Maybe a little bit more, yeah. So the minced up
Just keeping it all
together,
yeah.
and then the breadcrumbs is kind of keeping it tight. So we're gonna add,
sealing it.
So we're gonna add a little bit more breadcrumbs, maybe like 2 more pinches.
This is what I've been waiting on. You feel me? Getting in this
Get your
food
salt
sport.
on.
Yeah,
There we go.
Bob. You feel me? Come on, man.
Alrighty. And the reason why we minced up our shallots and bell peppers is because we don't want too many big chunks in there.
You don't want it chunky, but still want that flavor that comes with it.
Then we're gonna see if we can form this into a nice patty without it falling apart before we put it in our pan. And, you know, maybe a little bit more breadcrumbs in there.
He is professional.
Look a little too shallow still.
Okay.
We're gonna put some more breadcrumbs.
Let's get it thick, you know, like a thick.
Yeah. Maybe one more pinch and we should be good.
A real generous pinch.
Yeah, there we go.
There we go. Yeah, that's looking like something already, man.
Yeah.
Fire.
All right, so we're gonna go ahead and see. Yeah, that should be good like that.
Yes, sir. It's looking thick already. Okay. Fire.
So what we're gonna do right now, we're gonna reset the kitchen. We're gonna be right back. We're gonna get our stove and everything out. And then I got a round of rapid fire questions for you.
And I'm ready.
We're gonna get more into it, all right?
Let's go.
I'll see y'all in a little bit.
Always
Peace.
on my toes.
All right. So we're gonna address this real quick. I'm losing my voice, but fuck y'all if y'all gonna talk about me. We losing my voice, but fuck y'all. Leave it.
Fuck 'em.
Yeah, you know, talk
what
shit
you're
about
here
me in the
for.
comments, because every time y'all leave a comment, it pushes up the numbers. So talk shit about my voice in the comments.
Engagement, man.
Yeah. All right. So we back now.
We back.
We got our pot at a medium heat.
Okay.
Kind of smoking a little bit, so it might be a little bit too hot. So we're gonna let that cool down a little bit. All right, we got our butter. We're gonna use butter because we're not cooking it at a high temperature.
Got you.
Right, so we're gonna go ahead and add about a tablespoon of butter.
That motherfucker whipped in a motherfucker, man. You're gonna get all the flavor. It's already smelling like something. You got that from Trader Joe's or something?
This that Chef Junie cannabis butter.
Yeah.
No, we do got
Like
some
this
of
thing
that.
got his own butter.
So what we gonna do is,
Pasteurizing shit.
I ain't got no more gloves. All my gloves on. You still got your gloves on, but I'm gonna go ahead and just use my hands because my hands is clean.
You know what I'm saying?
You know, so we're gonna go ahead and take one of these patties.
Okay.
Just gonna put it in a ball, all right? And you're just gonna flatten it out a little bit.
You see the color on that bitch? You see that? Look at that. Look at that. Delicious already. Decadent. Amazing.
All right, so we're just gonna go ahead and
Sear that bitch. Ooh.
all right, you go ahead and make one.
Let's go.
I'm gonna wash my hands while you're doing that.
Yep. I'm really professional out here. I really do this. Like, niggas, stop playing. I don't know my way around this kitchen. right about that. The mince joints is keeping it together with the breadcrumbs, man. There we go. Gonna lay that. There we go.
So that's yours.
Okay.
That's mine.
Bet.
Right? You're responsible for yours. I'm responsible for mine.
Well,
Sound like a good plan?
It sounds like a good. It sounds fair.
So while that's Christmas on one side, we're gonna go ahead with these rapid fire questions real quick for you, all
Okay,
right?
rapid answers. Let's go.
All right. First question is always the same question, right?
All right.
So, if you are what you eat, what are you?
The truth.
Truth?
I only eat good food. That's the truth.
The truth, all right.
Come on.
I like that answer. All right.
Everything I eat. No bullshit.
If your life was a movie, what movie would it be?
Oh, shit. Goodfellas.
Goodfellas.
Never telling your friends. Stay loyal.
Stay loyal. Snitches get stitches.
You feel me?
No rats around here.
None.
If a plane crashed on the border of the United States and Canada, where would you bury the survivors?
Shit, this sounds incriminating. Where would I bury the survivors? Wait, what's the question again?
If a plane crashed on the border, this is the border.
Yeah.
This is the U.S., this is Canada.
Okay.
Where would you bury the survivors? Canada or U.S.?
I'm gonna bury them in the U.S.
Crashed right on the border.
Shit. Nah, I don't know. What?
I mean, you gotta pick one.
But bury them in the U.S.
You bury them, you're a savage, man. Why would you bury people that's still alive? You burying the survivors?
Fuck them. I don't know them niggas. I thought they was dead. What you want me to do? Like, what the fuck you want me to do? I thought I was doing you a service by giving you a proper burial, nigga. You mad at me because you
stayed alive. Yeah.
Exactly.
Why the fuck would you stay
the
alive?
fuck I'm supposed to do with
Right.
that?
All right. You had to give up one for the rest of your life. Which one would you give up? Your cell phone, everything that come with it, like social media, your cell phone, everything that come with that, or sex?
I'm gonna be a phoneless motherfucker, then I ain't gonna lie. Piece of the social media, you feel me? I can still wiggle without that one, you hear me? I ain't giving that one up.
All right, the last one is always a little controversial.
Okay.
Right?
I'm all for the controversy.
You said that Lancaster got some ugly
They do.
women.
They do.
All of Lancaster.
Stand by it.
Stand by it, all right?
Live by it.
With that being said, I need you to rank the LA cities with the baddest chicks in it from 1 to 5. Top 5 LA baddest chicks. You might get a little bit of trouble for
The
this.
different sections, right?
Right.
Okay. Boom. I'm gonna go South Central.
That's number one. Number one, South Central.
The West Side though.
West
the
Side.
East Side, it gets real questionable. I fuck with the East Side though. You might have some little gems up in there, but specifically the West Side and South Central. You
Okay.
feel me? Boom.
West Side, let's define West Side, because for me, anything west of Vermont is the West Side.
Damn. So you trying to say I'm an Eastie nigga?
I mean, you like on the border.
You trying to say? My thing is like, hey.
But
Past the 110, anything east of the 110, that's the east side. I'm still technically a west side nigga.
Okay, I give you
Even
that.
though I
I give you
grew up
that.
on
I give you
Vermont.
that. Okay, anything
on,
west of Broadway is West Side.
anything
Okay,
west of-
okay, I give you that. I give you
yeah,
that.
we still on the west side,
Okay,
you feel me?
yeah.
So boom. But even more west of that, that's where they had a bad one.
Right,
You feel me?
okay.
Vermont is still kind of tricky.
Right.
Like, you know? So boom, I'm gonna be biased. So what? South Central.
Number one, South Central.
I would say that west side specifically.
West Side, South Central.
Like Over Hills, View Park, all that shit.
right.
You know what I'm saying? Like the bougie one. All right, and then you got, I'm gonna say Inglewood. I ain't gonna
Inglewood,
lie.
number 2,
Yeah,
Inglewood. My girl from Inglewood, so I'll give you that
you
one.
know what's going
Yeah.
on. West LA, Mid City. You feel me? West LA got him. Shit, after that,
That's 3.
I can't tell you much about Culver City or none of that. I just got them 3. I ain't gonna lie to you.
So top 3, that's what it is. Everybody else
Top
is boo.
3, I ain't gonna say that. You might find something in Compton. I don't know too much. Carson, I don't know. Even though I fuck with Carson. But that's not LA though.
I mean, it's still considered LA.
How?
I mean, it's still like a subdivision of LA.
All right, we'll say it's a subdivision, but I never heard nobody be like, hey, Carson got bitches.
Yeah.
Well, I guess, actually, I do. Actually, I know too well. Fuck her. Anyway, but look, those are top 3. I'm gonna go
top
with.
3. So we gonna only rolling with top 3. Everybody else is
Questionable.
questionable. Okay, I'll give you that. So top 3. You heard it right here. SHAM1016. Only 3 cities in LA got the bad chicks. That's what he said.
You
not
said
me.
LA, that's what I think of. LA, like South Central, Inglewood, even though they'll say that we're Inglewood, not LA.
You don't count like Compton, Watts, none of that into LA?
They don't count themselves as LA. Compton is Compton, Watts is Watts.
Right.
You feel me? So if we talking LA, we talking Mid-City, West.
So all of LA County, which includes Compton, Watts, all that.
If we talking LA County, then you gotta count Pomona. I don't know shit about Pomona.
So we gonna stick with the top three.
We gonna stick with the top three.
Right, that's it for the rapid fire questions, I guess.
All right, let's go.
Top three LA, Sham said only 3 cities in LA got bad chicks, and that's what we're rolling with.
You got some sleepers.
You got some sleepers?
Long Beach got some sleepers.
Yeah, Long Beach got some sleepers.
You feel? You know.
I don't know. I got one woman, and
Me
she's
too.
from Inglewood,
Me
and that's
too.
all I know.
But we gotta pass.
We got to pass.
Long Beach got some. You feel me? If you out there, yeah, Long Beach might have them.
So we're gonna test this to see if how it firms up a little bit.
Yeah.
That's how you know it's starting to get cooked on the inside, right?
bet.
We don't want no raw salmon. Even though it's okay to eat raw salmon,
Yeah,
eat
it's
sushi
like
and
poke
shit,
and
right?
shit.
This is the expensive salmon, so we ain't got
Okay,
to
my bad.
It could be
I
a little.
told you it came in a brown
Yeah.
wrap, so it's gonna be some.
Go ahead and All right, so we're gonna let that cook up a little bit more.
Don't come for me in the comments, Carson. Fuck with y'all. I fuck with y'all. Give me the streams.
Yeah.
But I fuck with y'all. You specifically. You from Carson. I fuck with you. Good vibes.
All right.
But yeah.
You got a new project out.
Yes, sir.
New album,
Yeah.
Foul Play. Tell me about the title, Foul Play.
Foul play. So it's just about the most grimiest shit that you experience, whether it be in a relationship instance or niggas snitching and telling, all that shit. It's just a story of being the person that do the wrong and then eventually getting the wrong done to you. It's just a never-ending cycle and shit. So that's why I named it Foul Play.
On the intro song, Foul Play, you say from a city that don't want to see you win.
Yeah, bro.
Do you feel like that? Like, why do you feel like that?
Absolutely, because LA, I love the city. I love it here. This is where I'm from, but shit, we responsible for killing a lot of our legends.
Right.
You feel me? Like, and it be other niggas from LA that do it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So how bad could you want to see us win?
Right.
So that's, I mean, like I said, I love it, but we tend to hate our own.
All right. We recently had a LA rap report card come out by Dijon.
Yeah.
If y'all see that video, I got an interview I did
Shout
with
out
him.
to him.
Click the link right here. It's gonna be right here. Click that link to see
wherever
that
it's
video. You wasn't featured on that list. Did that make you feel some type of way? Did it put a battery in your back? Like, no?
Because my goal is to get outside of LA, bro.
Okay.
Like, I'm not tripping about that. Like, none of that. Let me tell you something. Rap niggas, in general, 90% of them are the most insecure niggas that you gonna meet.
Right.
False ego and all that. So when you a nigga that really know himself and you a nigga that know where you going, nothing could bother you or take you off course.
Yeah.
You feel me? So I can't let what the next person say, that's that man's personal opinion. I can't let what the next man say determine how I feel about myself and how I feel about my mission. My mission is my mission, and my reward with whoever up there, the higher power, is bigger than any man could give me. That's just how I seen it.
No.
It was entertaining as fuck though. Niggas was hot.
Yeah, it was hot.
Niggas got about their seat on that one, man.
Yeah. It put a battery in a lot of people's backs, and I appreciate that because we got a lot of good music from it, right?
But what happened when you been had the battery in your back and
Right,
you still
right.
been gassing this whole time? Ain't nothing external could really like put the same battery in my back as what's in here.
Right, I feel you on that one. These are ready, so we're gonna go ahead and pull these off in a second. The album was it a rollout where the different platforms didn't have it? Was that a rollout or did something really happen?
We'll never know.
We'll never know.
That shit really happened. It wasn't part of the rollout, but you gotta pivot.
Right.
You feel me? Growing up where I grew up and how we grew up, we always had to pivot and figure shit out on the fly.
So what was the reason behind that? Where
We independent, so sample issue, but they fucked up on their part because of one song that they were talking about specifically. That was the one song that was supposed to get took down, but they ended up fucking up taking the whole shit down. So from there, I was like, all right, bet. It got taken down. I got the email earlier that day, about 5 o'clock that day. I had an app up, ready to go for people to listen to.
That's what I was about to get into. So you created your own app.
Shout out to Corey G.
I know you got a background. You said digital marketing, digital
graphics
graphics design.
Yeah.
So Did you come up with the app? Did you make the app yourself? Like,
Nah, my boy Corey G is a fucking genius, and he produces. He produces a lot of my shit. So, shit,
we're gonna use some of that. Not to cut you off. We're gonna use some of that same butter and toast up this bread. Yeah, toast up these buns like that.
But Corey G, he was just like, man, shit, we might as well make an app. And he's a coder, web developer, all that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know the right moving pieces to have around.
Right.
So he's just like, let's do something, let's make it happen. And then from there, the nigga made the app. By the end of the day, I'm just like, let's run it. And then from there, it just did what it did.
That's what a lot of artists, I say, fail to, especially independent artists that hustle. Like, okay, we ran to this one door.
Yeah.
How can we get around that door or kick it in or go to another door? And you came up with that shit on the fly. Like, okay, it's down. Like, within like a few days or week, it's like, okay, let's do this app. Right. You know what I mean?
Nah, we did that day.
Yeah.
And then that same day, that app was up. So it's just like, niggas can't stop what's supposed to happen.
Now, your album, I was telling Bobby earlier, it's like, it's a dope album because it's different. It's like, it's a different sound from LA. It's totally different. It's like I call it like clean up music. Like, I can clean up the house, but it still got the bars, it still got that gangster lyrics. It's like some gangster music you can use just to cruise to, clean up. It's like to low key type, just kick back, chill type music. How did you come up with that sound?
Shit, just me being myself. I ain't gonna lie, that's just who I am. I'm a kickback nigga. Like I said, I'm a hybrid. Like I went to college, but I came from Vernon, Vermont, 40th Vermont. So it's just like my background. I would say like just having a different sound and being able to talk to different people from different backgrounds, come from getting bused from Vernon, Vermont, or Manual Arts to Paul Revere and Brentwood. Okay. You feel me?
Yeah.
So being able to go to these functions in the Avs and the Foldies, whatever, wherever I'm at, and then the next week go to a fucking bar mitzvah with these folks and still be myself, that's just who I am. So of course it's gonna bleed into the music. You hear me? So I just always had an ear for different shit.
How do you separate, because I could tell you're affiliated by the music, how do you separate, like, without being, like, I could tell you're affiliated, but you ain't extra out with it. How do you separate the two between music and the streets?
Shit, music is the music, streets is the streets. Niggas try to make it coincide. Most of the niggas that be doing that shit is not really like that.
Right.
You feel me? Even if you bang, nigga, if you was really active, if you was really activated, you would probably be in jail, you'd probably be into some shit or dead. Let's just be real. If you really active like that, most of the niggas that's into it, that bang, they don't really be factors. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's some niggas that is, it's some niggas, a lot of niggas that's not.
Right.
So I don't need, when you really come from that, I don't need to be extra out for what? Like, I done been in my shit and you would never know.
Right.
I done been into shit, then, you know what I'm saying? And I would never put that out there because I don't need to do that.
Right, okay, I feel you.
You feel me? It gets deeper than trying to put on this image for music, trying to impress niggas. What we doing it for? I'm not about to get on the internet talking about this. That's how niggas get indicted. I done seen cases where, conspiracy cases where niggas, the motherfucking prosecutors over here looking up Instagrams and shit, gun emojis and all that shit. They know how to read all that shit. Why would I put any of that up there?
All right, exactly.
I'm not with none of that rah-rah shit, but if you know, you know. Like,
if you know, you know, right. So we gonna clear this up a little bit, and we gonna plate this up, and we gonna jump into this and taste it. I got a few more questions for you.
Come on,
and we
let's
gonna
do
get
it.
up out of here, all right?
Yes, sir.
So
That
we'll be
shit
back
look
right
like
after we clear up this section, and I'll see y'all in a second, all right? Peace. All right, so we're back. We reset the kitchen. On your album, you got a snippet with a legendary person, Big Rube. How did that come about?
Bro, that alignment, I ain't gonna lie to you. I've been wanting that for a minute. Like, I'm an Outkast fan, Dungeon Family, Organized Noise, and all that shit. My boy DeMarco, Maintain the Mystery. We were already working on a project and shit. He had something with Big Rube already. He sent it to me like, you got somebody that can play under it. I'm like, nigga, fuck all that. How the fuck you get Big Rube? That's what I need to know. Then shit, long story short, he gave me his contact. I chopped it up with him. Tell him like the whole concept of the album. We just chopping it up. And he wrote that shit, sent it back the same night or the next morning. Like, yeah, this is going on there. Like, this setting the tone, you feel me?
How long did that album making process take for your album?
I would say, like, beginning of the pandemic and shit. Like, from then till late last year. Then the mastering process was earlier this year, like I say, January, February. So it's been a process.
We're gonna put a little bit of honey mustard on the bottom.
Let's go.
So you're independent right now.
I am.
Do you plan on signing to an artist, or would you rather stay independent?
Signing to an artist?
Signing to a label. Signing to a label.
I would say it gotta make sense for me to sign to a label. I think right now, it's all about leverage if you sign it, right?
Okay.
So you want to make sure you have as much leverage as you can, at least unless you're trying to sign to a big label.
Right.
If you're trying to sign to a big label. So I'm gonna work on this leverage, but smaller independent record labels, hell yeah, I'll do it. It just gotta make sense, you feel me? So that's the plan. I think that's gonna happen.
If you were to get signed right now, what label would you say fits you the best?
I would say EQT. EQT is a good one. Radio, which is Issa Rae's shit. Those are the two that come to mind right now. And then as far as bigger ones, probably RCA. I would fuck with RCA easily. But yeah, man, it's gonna happen this year because a nigga tired of spending his own money.
Yeah, I'll feel you. I'll feel you.
It's tired. You know how this shit go.
Yeah, we got some sponsors. We get some sponsors.
Get this man a sponsor. Hello Fresh, all in.
Hello Fresh, Butcher Box.
Come on, man.
Manscaped.
Stop.
All that.
With it. But yeah, nigga tired of spending his own money. So by the end of this year, we need a situation. It could be Red Bull too.
Red Bull.
Like, let's come to the table. Let's make something happen. Like,
we can do tequila. We can do whatever we want.
Everything.
Ralph's. I shop at Ralph's.
I fuck with Ralph's.
Me,
Go to the butcher section.
Superior. We don't shop there, but y'all can sponsor a video.
Right, exactly.
Food for less. Y'all can do it too.
I don't know about food for less.
I don't shop there either.
I don't know about food for less. Niggas is getting some money now. Like, I didn't moved on from food for less.
Right.
But Ralph's, good butcher and bakery section. You feel me?
So there we have it.
There you go. Look
That's
at
that
it.
Chef
Look
Junie
at
TV.
it. Yeah.
Salmon burger right there.
Man.
We got the nice pretty garnish on there. We got the brioche bun. We got the fresh Alaskan salmon.
Yep.
We got the Chef Junie seasoning.
Yeah.
We got some parsley in there. We got some red bell peppers in there. We got some shallots in there.
Yeah.
We cooked in that butter nice, slow and slow. And we're just gonna chop into this and see what it's all about, all right?
Look at that. Crazy.
All right, so there you have it. Chef Junie's salmon burger. We got that chunks of salmon. We got the minced up salmon in there, hold it nice and tight. We got a little bit of Dijon mustard, shallots, bell peppers, all the good stuff, and some nice butter with the brioche bun. I want you to go ahead and dig into that and let me know what you think.
Let's go. Off the Versace place.
Off the Versace place.
Let's go. We done fucked around this. I'm
gonna cut this one because I know the crew's greedy and they want some, so.
I'm sorry, I'm starving. Y'all ain't getting shit from me.
I'm gonna cut me a little piece
I fuck with y'all though. This shit fire, I ain't gonna lie.
See how that's nice and cooked all the way through? You got it cooked nice and slow. See what it's about. Got those microgreens on there. Not falling apart. Seasoned to perfection with that Chef Junie seasoning.
Chef's kiss.
That fresh salmon right there, delicious. But
and the toasted brioche is crazy. Brioche.
Let the people know where to find you.
Find me on Instagram, SHAM1016, on Twitter, SHAM1016_. Your mama house, your girl phone, all that. You hear me? I ain't too hard to find.
Ladies, man, Sham.
Hey, man. I refine my ways, man. I'm out the street, bro.
Hold on, let me. I didn't tell y'all this yet, but if you watch these videos, you already know. I will be giving out a gift card. It can range from $25 to $500. You gotta watch the whole video because the code to redeem the gift card is gonna be somewhere in the video. All you gotta do is see that code, save it real quick before somebody else save it, put it in your phone. And like I said, it can range from anywhere from $25 to $500. Chef Junie TV, stay locked in with us. I'm gonna have the links for everything, for Sham, for me, for everybody in the description box down below. And we'll see y'all next time. Peace.
I'm about to finish smashing on this.